Wicklow Head Lighthouse has stood watch since 1781. Though a lightning strike destroyed its lamp in 1836, the tower with its distinctive domed roof remains in place, keeping silent vigil over Ireland's treacherous east coast. Lighthouses have always inspired stories of restless souls, sailors that were lost to the sea. But here, another legend lingers. The tale of a headless woman. They say that a young woman planning to marry her true love was murdered by a jealous ex-lover. His weapon, a scythe. Her head was never found, and some say neither was her peace. A travel writer staying at the lighthouse in 2003 shared his own experience in the Observer newspaper. Before retiring for the night, he and his wife sat down to read through the guest book. Flipping through its well-worn pages, he found more than the usual holiday anecdotes. There were light-hearted entries, of course, mentions of Americans visiting to explore their Irish roots, tales of cars nearly being blown off the road by the gales, and even competitions to see who could climb the tower steps the fastest. But then the tone shifted. One entry spoke very casually of a sighting of the headless woman's ghost. The entry recalled that in the early 2000s, 6 guests were staying at the lighthouse, and they all claimed that they saw her. The entire group watched her as she approached the lighthouse and began to ascend the steps. Another entry mentioned a child that was too afraid to sleep alone, convinced that the lady in white might appear at their bedside and get them. There was another comment about the headless woman whistling at a window, but of course that would never be the wind, would it? And finally, there was the inevitable mention of a headless and topless woman with a nice figure. However you want to interpret this, there was definitely a long-standing story associated with this location. The writer later admitted that reading those entries as the winds howled around the lighthouse and the night grew colder left him feeling very uneasy. Today, you can stay in the lighthouse through the Irish Landmark Trust, but if you do, perhaps leave the guest book unread until the morning.